To the far country, the prodigal came to be in want, and it was in want that the prodigal came to himself. And that's where I really want to get this morning. I said it was in want that the prodigal came to himself. You don't ever leave the far country. You don't ever leave the hog pen until you first of all come to yourself. Amen. Now let's navigate our way through those 4 points for this morning. The prodigal came to his father. Now the father had 2 sons. The text reveals that neither son had proper love for the father. I know. I really want to be sympathetic with the older son. I really don't want to give him a hard time. I really don't want to give the younger son a hard time, but the facts are the facts. Neither one of these boys had proper love for their father. Even though he provided for their needs, even though as a father he gave them security, even though as a father he blessed them with his possessions, he encouraged them through their trials, he guarded them with his wisdom, he put a song in their heart, and he was their greatest source of help. Even though he had 2 sons that he loved dearly, provided for adequately, neither one of those sons had proper love for him. I know, you're going to part company with me, but I'm going to show it before it's over.
That's all right.
He had 2 sons. And even though the younger son made the shameful request of wishing the father dead and asking for his inheritance while the father was alive, neither son had proper love for their father. The prodigal came to his father and he said, I want what's mine now. You're taking too long to die. Give me my portion now. The prodigal came to his father because the prodigal possessed a will, just like the father had a will. It's important that you look at this story centered around the fact that the father is the father and he's got a will. But children have wills too. Parents need to understand that your child has a will, just like the parent has a will. And that's part of what it means to be a person.
That's right.
God created us that way. You do remember the Lord gave us a spiritual heart. And the spiritual heart has 4 chambers, just like the physical heart. The spiritual heart has 4 chambers: the mind, the will, the conscience, and the emotion. With the mind, we think, we reason, and we understand. With the will, we choose and we refuse. With the conscience, it warns and it forewarns. The emotions register our likes and our dislikes. So it's important that you understand, when you raise a child, part of the human personality, a part of the makeup of the soul, is that your